Today I'm going to show you how I recreated the sound effects for the Jurassic Park T-Rex scene in Caustic. So here is the scene I recreated. So I'm just going to go from the top and then just show you what the sound sounds like and what I sampled it from, and how I changed it. If I did, some I didn't even change within Caustic and stuff. So I put filters and changed with the volume and stuff like that. But I'll go through every single sound. So here's just the rain sound that is just in the car, the inside of the car, I should say. And all I did was sample this from a one of those sleeping videos, like, oh, fall asleep to rain. And it's just the inside of a car with rain. So here is the outside rain that I did. And this was, once again, it was just the one of those fall asleep to rain videos. So here it sounds. So there's a big difference between the inside and the outside one. The inside it's a lot more quiet and less rain. It's not quite as hard, but when it pans to the outside, I wanted it to have a bit more of an outdoor feel to it. I still think the rain could have been a little bit better. I wish the stereo image was a bit wider for it, but anyways, so let's go to the rumble. So this was actually, so it sounds like this. One more time. Let me turn it up. So I put a low pass filter on this, and this is actually a sonic boom. Here's the video.
They can fly faster than sound. When they do, they produce a sonic boom.
So let's, I put the low pass on here. So here it is without any low pass. It's got some of the some outdoor sound to it. You can hear that hiss. So I decided to make it like so it would be like in the distance, like a low rumble in the distance. I just put a low pass filter on it and did it all the way, so it was just kind of a rumble. And that's for T-Rex inside the car stepping. I changed the sound when it pans to the outside of him stepping. So here are the steps, and I think this is actually just the same thing. Yeah, I think this is actually the same thing. Yeah, okay, it's the same thing, except for I put, with this thing, with the rumble, I actually put it, I put it down to C2. So here's the regular sound effect for the rumble. So there's the low pass on there, and then for the steps, I pitched it down to F2, but I didn't put the low pass as hard because I wanted some of that crack noise in it. And in even one of them, I pitched the step up as well. In one of them within the my video editor, because you could change the pitch of it by changing the length of the video. So I just switched it up just a tiny bit, but there's more of a crack in this one, as if it's more close up, and so it's not filtered by the sound of the inside of the car. So that's how I did the steps. For the thunder, it's just straight up thunder sound effect that I got. Nothing special. So here is the alligator, and I did this for his kind of growls. So let's listen to it. And here's the video for it. So it's a really good, like, effect it's intimidating. Alligator growl is intimidating. I don't think that I put any effects on this. Yeah, okay. No effects were put on this, but this was just the growl on here, but I pitched it down a little bit. So here's a regular C4. That's real life. And then I pitched it down to that. Any lower than that, it felt like it was almost like a car. Like some nasty slug bug, like, pulling up. So I couldn't pitch it down too much. So that's what I did for the alligator growl. Now, the blowhole, I actually put a little bit of effects on here. Here's how it sounds. I went ahead and put, I think it's just a reverb and a delay on here. Yeah, reverb and a small delay on here. And then nope, I didn't pitch it down. So that's what I did for the blowhole, and this is him, that was him, actually, his breathing. His breathing was a whale blowhole, so here's the video for it. And I just sampled it straight from there. So that's him breathing. Let's move down to the cables. So you notice that the dinosaur is busting through his, basically his environment. He was snapping the cables, and this was a kind of hard one to make it sound realistic. So here's what it sounds like. But I also pitched it, I pitched it up. So here is the regular sound. But I pitched it up to an F5. But you'll notice that in the video that there's two different sounds to it, and I just pitched it a little bit slower on one of the cable snaps. So here's the video that I sampled it from.
He hits the electric cable, and it sounds like laser.
And I think I put a reverb and a delay on this one as well. Yep, reverb and a delay on here. Okay, let's go to... this is... I blended this sound with... what's it called? With the outside steps. And this is actually so this is the video I took it from. It's actually a big old tree falling.
Wow.
So let's hear this again. So it's pretty cool because it sounds like a huge monster coming up. So I blended the tree step with that, with the sonic boom. Okay, so here is the scream that I came up with. Let's just play it down here. Where is it blended? Here it is. Okay, I'm just going to play it from here. Actually, let's So we'll play it, and then I will go through the things. Let's go to song. Okay, here we go. So that is the sound I got for the T-Rex roar. And I did put some, a little bit of delay and some reverb on some of the roars. Oh, no. Okay, this is just the growl. The roar low is the growl kind of thing. And I put a delay on that one, but we'll get to this one. So I just reverbed these, and there's an elephant and 2 lion roars I mixed with this. And this was the hardest thing to come up with. So let's take a look at the elephant. So first of all, this is the sound that just the elephant is making. And I had to pitch it up and pitch it down slightly from the original. So here's the original. And I put a low pass on here. And then here's what it sounds like with both of them. It's kind of like a shriek. So here's the original video that I made it from.
Yeah, it's putting this big head on
I
his
know.
Sorry!
James, shut up.
So also I blended another lion's roar, and I put a high pass filter on this one. So here's the original sound. And I just pitched it down to a G3. So I did that, and then one more lion roar. Okay, it looks like I used 2 things. I pitched it up from the C4. So here's it sounds with both of them. It gives it a kind of a wider sound, almost a chorus effect. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should have put some chorus effects on some of these things. Maybe that would have helped out a little bit better. So that's how I created the roar. Here are the line videos. Okay, so here is the last one. This is more of like a, how do I explain this? I described it as roar low, but this is kind of his grunts, kind of type thing. So let's listen to this. Yeah, and it does sound quite a bit processed. You could hear the delay I put on it. I could really hear it in my headphones, but I think that with it mixed with the rain, and the other sounds, I think it really masked it. So I think it turned out okay. So that is the roar low. So anyways, I blended all these together to make the Jurassic Park remake. So I'm actually going to have this available in the description for you guys just to download the project if you guys want to try to recreate it yourself. All right, peace.
The exceptionally clever alligator, this 400-pound reptile